Music Monday is the Rapunzel edition with SHINee's Sherlock.
Okay, let's start by praising this song to high heaven. What a freaking awesome song. SHINee is finally back, and holy crap, they're back with a bang. Now, I know some of you think that we're anti-SM because we love Big Bang and 21, but it's not like we're not capable of liking other bands. Honestly, next to Big Bang, SHINee's our favorite group. Apart from Hello Hello, they haven't disappointed us. And we definitely think that they're the best dancers out there. But beware, we think Infinite's in second place for dancing.
We were really excited about SHINee's comeback, but then we saw the teaser photos. It took SHINee to a place that I just didn't want to see them in. Then I went to the store to buy their album, and it was really awkward. They're music CDs. It's K-pop music. It's K-pop music. What? I'm not keeping both of them. I'm giving them away. It's for K-pop Music Mondays. It's not both for me. It's a K-pop music CD.
Can you just pay the money and get out of here? Thanks for your invisible money. God, that was gross.
It's like one extreme to the next with SHINee. On one side we've got SHINee being like really shy cutie boys, and then now we've got half-naked porn posing SHINee. I'd like to put this out there. There is absolutely no going back to cutie boy after this.
Back to the song. This song does not disappoint. I mean, how could it? I'm so curious, yeah. It sounds like it's straight out of the late 80s. Channeling all the spirit energies of Michael Jackson and Paula Abdul, back before she used to judge American Idol. While Big Bang's Fantastic Baby was all shake your ass dirty electro, SHINee's Sherlock has that foot stomping, marching band demanding, shout on the top of your lungs vibe to it. These are both two totally freaking different songs, but both have made March an amazing month for K-pop.
Man, we love this song, we love this dance, we totally love SHINee. And I'd like you all to remember this when we spend the rest of this video ripping apart the music video. Turn away, ye showels, faint of heart. This song is totally fantastic, but the video is extremely silly.
So we're to assume that SHINee are a group of detectives, which, let us just say, we greatly appreciate because the video is related to the song for once. Detectives, Sherlock, it makes sense. Unlike The Boys, which didn't have any boys. We also really like the old-fashioned look and aesthetic of the video. Even though we did find it kind of weird that the director went through this great lengths to make the video seem like it was part of an older time period with top hats and typewriters and old-fashioned telephones. But then they decide to throw in a random laptop. The Watson. I see what you did there, SM. But then, if they're from the past, how did they get that laptop? Unless they're really from the present and the only thing they could afford is a laptop and everything else is just old-fashioned hand-me-downs. Really, you've got a laptop. What do you need a typewriter for? I don't know about you, but that detective agency looks a bit too low budget. Not somebody that I'd hire.
So, basic premise. The jewelry from a statue in a museum has gone missing. And SHINee, super detective crime bars, are going to find it. Now, it turns out that Jessica from SNSD is actually a ghost who died in her prime with her full makeup and her amazing haute couture clothing on. And she's currently haunting the museum with the goal of helping SHINee find the missing jewelry. What a friendly ghost. Look at her, being all helpful and stopping Junghyun from like staring at his cuticles for 20 minutes. She's all like, hey, eyes, crime scene, give me your eyes, and go this way. Let's start solving crime.
Also, don't tell me I'm the only one here who would have had a much stronger reaction to seeing a ghost in a haunted museum. If I saw somebody staring at me and then disappear up into the mist, I would have just stand there with my mouth dangling open.
Did I just hear a woman scream?
Holy no time to explain it. Let's get your let's go, come on, we gotta bounce, go, 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 go! No, my Mama didn't raise no fool. I've seen too many horror movies to know that the stupid white people that go investigating after Victorian ghosts because they're so curious are the ones that wind up getting themselves murdered. Remember, boys and girls, you see a ghost, you run. End of story. Maybe SHINee didn't see those movies because then they decide to take pictures of the ghosts rather than saying something to their friends who could potentially be murdered. And don't you know, when you see ghosts, you don't separate from each other. You hold hands, you tie strings. Never separate. You separate, you die. I don't care if she's a hottie, alright? Put away your camera and don't take no damn pictures of no damn ghosts.
Anyhow, by the end of the video, you see SHINee standing around in front of a painting, which matches the vast amount of clues Jessica the Ghost has dropped for them. And now we have to ask this. Why did it take them so long to discover this painting? I mean, the painting says A221-07, and the ghost literally drops a card that matches that number exactly. Does the detective crime force really need that much more evidence? Really? That's kind of like the biggest possible clue.
Oh, I get it. That ghost lady was right. I definitely did need to trim my cuticles. Ooh, it's a pretty ghost lady again. Hi, ghost lady. What are you doing? Oh, ooh, pretty papers. No, lady, you dropped your papers. No, let me get it for you. Oh. I got it. Ooh, Ghost Lady was right. The museum cafe definitely serves the best macchiatos. Oh, hi, Ghost Lady again. Do you know where I could find some pastel pens? I'm kind of running low. Ooh, my man. I get it. What? Oh. Do you know where I could find the jewelry again? And yet, as they stand there in front of the painting, still all confused, it's finally the dog that drags them into the room. Otherwise, they probably would have stood there for another half hour with their mouths still dangling open. And then, when they find the jewelry in the room, they walk out of there all pumped up as if they actually contributed anything whatsoever to the solving of this case. This is more like a themed mystery birthday party than an actual detective case. After they solve the crime, it's time for cake, pictures, and loot bags. Ooh, it's hair extensions, my favorite. Actually, here, Taman, you can take mine.
I love hair extensions.
Oh wait, here's some more. Take those as well.
Ooh, I can make it into one huge hair extension.
Do you ever? Ooh, one more. I'm gonna give this one to GD.
And side note, is it just me or is this like the worst burglary ever? I'm not really familiar with grand theft larceny, but it's my basic understanding that your goal is to remove the jewelry from the building that you're trying to rob it from. What we have here is somebody taking the jewelry and moving it into another room, a room behind a door that doesn't even seem to have a lock on it. You can literally just push it open. And on top of that, it wasn't even like hidden. It's like sitting underneath a glass museum display case. Honey, that's not called a crime. That's called redecorating.
Regardless, SHINee was still pretty proud of themselves for solving a crime that didn't exist and took credit for it in a pretty important newspaper, the New York News, which wrote about them all in English. Let's see what the New York News says about them. Ahem. SHINee jewelry found. 3 a.m. yesterday. Lewis had found them in the museum is a jewel. I'm not making this up. Okay, I've read enough. It's time for us to talk about the English in this song. As for the English of the song, we'll give this a 5 out of 5. But as for the English in the video, we give this a out of 5. Okay, we have a really important question to ask here. We don't know why SM Entertainment didn't publish that article in Korean, since SHINee's Korean, the song is in Korean, and the video set in Korea. Yet they decided to publish an article in English. Why? Perhaps it's for your English-speaking international audience, which, might I add, you have a gigantic following for. So then, since SM is clearly aware of their huge Hallyu influence, did they really think that English speakers wouldn't read the newspaper if they saw that it was in English? So why would you be so unprofessional about it? Do you know how hard it is to get our non-K-pop loving friends to watch a K-pop music video? And then, when this article pops up, they just break out into laughter. They pause the screen, point at the article, laugh their asses off, and forget about how awesome the rest of the music video was. Seriously, I know a bunch of Korean English teachers, even a whole bunch of high school students that could have written a better article for you. Seriously, SM. You're a huge multi-million-dollar company. Spend the the 20 bucks to get your English spell checked. Hell, send it to me, I'll do it for you for free. Seriously, you've got the ability to stop using ridiculous English. Just stop it already.
So the detective part of this video was pretty silly, but the dancing was just phenomenal. I was like waiting around for them to cut away from the detective scenes to get back to the dance scenes. I've mentioned this many times before, but I think in the entire K-pop community, SHINee is the top when it comes to dancing. And then after watching this video and also their dance practice video, I was all like, SHINee's so good. Bleh. I don't even know where to start. So many things to talk about. There's like the hammer to the skull, and there's like the bunny dino dance, and then like arm crossed rushing like peacock strut dance. I'm sorry, Wonder Girls, we totally loved your swan walk dance, but it's officially out. And SHINee's like Russian peacock strut is in.
Soyandorito!
My wig's about to fall off.
Quick note though, this dance is definitely made for like a 5-member group or less. That like spinning out of line they do at the beginning is really, really cool looking, but only because Taemin has to do like 4 spins. Give this dance to like Super Junior or EXO and the 12th member will be totally screwed and like vomiting all over the ground. So 2 weeks ago, we asked you one of the most epic showdown questions ever. Which escape video did you prefer? Big Bang's Fantastic Baby or TVXQ's Neurotic? And it was so incredibly close. But in the end, TVXQ took it with about 700 more votes. Now, I am pretty sad that Big Bang had to lose, but Neurotic is one of my favorite videos. Dancing in a laser field, trapped in a bathtub of water. Come on, it's awesome.
For this week's Rapunzel edition, we ask you whose long hair you preferred. Taemin's in Sherlock, or GD's in Fantastic Baby. Both very interesting and both quite disturbing. Leave your votes in the comments or in our Facebook poll and we'll announce the winners next week. Also, thanks to all the showers who voted for Sherlock this week, and so sorry to all the Velociraptors and the Exotics because we didn't do Music Monday last week. We're on vacation. I'm sorry, okay? We gotta go on vacation sometimes. But if there's a video you want to see us do for next week's Music Monday, head on over to eatyourkimchi.com/kpopcharts and get voting. Oh yes, you know what time it is? It's giveaway time! This week we have 2 copies of SHINee's latest album and all its odd photo glory. Ooh, you want one, don't you? Oh yes, you want one. Well, we want to give you one. Here's what you gotta do to win.
For our wonderful YouTube subscribers, you are subscribed to our YouTube channels, right? We've got 3 of them. You are, right? Right? Well, if you aren't subscribed, you can do so by clicking the link here or inside the info box. And then you can answer the following skill testing question. We want to know what was your favorite part of SHINee's dance and what would you name it? Leave your answer in the comment section below this video.
For our lovely Facebook fans, thank you for getting us past 100,000 likes. So for you all, head on over to the contest thread. It'll say contest thread. Give it a like and then answer the same question. Only in the contest thread. Only in the contest thread. Not the wall.
We'll pick our 2 favorite answers and announce the winners next week in our next Music Monday.
Lastly, don't forget to like and favorite this video and to subscribe for more Music Mondays. Take it away, Spudgy.